Surah Al Imran, chapter 3, verse number 59. Inna masala Isa in the Allahi ka masala Adama. Khalaqahu min turabin thumma qala lahu kun fayakun. The similitude of Jesus in the sight of God is just like Adam. He created Adam from dust and he said, and he be, and he was. Now, how many times the phrase says that Jesus is like Adam? Jesus is like Adam. How many times Jesus by name is mentioned in the full Quran? He's mentioned by name 25 times. Jesus Christ by name, he's mentioned in the full Quran 25 times. You can take the help of concordance, you can count it, that he's mentioned 25 times. How many times Adam, peace upon him, he's mentioned in the full Quran? Adam, peace upon him, is also mentioned 25 times. Jesus Christ is mentioned 25 times. Adam, peace upon him, is also mentioned 25 times. Is this not amazing? This is amazing. And Quran was not revealed in numbers. It was not revealed within the ayat numbers. Now, this was in chapter 3, verse number 59. There are 351 verses before this verse, chapter 3, verse number 59 in the Quran. In these 351 verses, how many times Jesus is mentioned previously? First time Jesus is mentioned in chapter 2, verse number 87. Second time he's mentioned chapter 2, verse number 136. Third time he's mentioned chapter 2, verse number 253. Fourth time he's mentioned chapter 3, verse number 45. Fifth time he's mentioned chapter 3, verse number 52. Sixth time he's mentioned chapter 3, verse number 55. Seventh time he's mentioned chapter 3, verse number 59. So 6 times he's mentioned previously. Seventh time in chapter 3, verse number 59. Seventh time. How many times Adam is mentioned in chapter 3, verse number 59? In the Masla Isa Kamasla Adama. Adama is mentioned in chapter 3, verse 59. How many times Adam is mentioned previously in these 351 verses? Adam is also mentioned in chapter 2, verse number 31, first time. Chapter 2, verse number 33, second. Chapter 2, verse number 34, third. Chapter 2, verse number 35, fourth time. Chapter 2, verse number 37, fifth time. Chapter 3, verse number 33, sixth time. And seventh time, Adam is also mentioned seventh time. Is it not amazing? Jesus Christ is mentioned seventh time in chapter 3, verse number 59. Adam is also mentioned seventh time in chapter 3, verse number 59. This is amazing. Who can author a book like this? Another one. If you count Jesus Christ in the concordance, how many times he's mentioned? He's mentioned 20. And if you count like that, you will come across that he's mentioned 19th time in Surah 19, Surah Maryam, 19th Surah, in 19th time in Surah Maryam, Surah 19, 19th time. This is amazing by itself. Now, how many times Adam is mentioned? Adam is also mentioned 19th time in the 19th Surah, Surah Maryam. This is amazing. Who can author a book like this? Satan cannot author a book like this. Satan is not speaking against itself. Satan's job is to spread evil. Quran is not spreading evil. So who can author a book like this? It proves that Quran is from God. Nobody can author a book like this. Then this is from God. If this is from God, then Prophet Muhammad ﷺ is the true prophet of God.
What you're showing me is nothing more than satanic miracles inspired by a satanic prophet to deceive people like you into hell by thinking these are miracles from the true God. Now let's use chapter 3, verse 59 to destroy Islam. I can't believe you use 359, because 359 shows that the author Quran has to be the devil, because that is the worst example you can give that Adam's like Jesus. So here's my challenge to you. Number 1, show me where the Quran says, like Jesus, Adam is kalimatuhu, alqaha illa Maryam. Chapter 4, verse 171, that Adam is the word of Allah sent down to Maryam. Show me in the Quran where Adam is said to be ruhin minhu. Chapter 4, verse 171, the Quran. Show me in the Quran where Adam raised the dead, gave life to the dead, created from clay a bird, and breathed into it life the way Jesus did, who did it exactly like your God did in creating Adam. Show me Adam doing that. Fifthly, show me where Adam is sinless like Jesus is. Sixthly, show me again, why is it that Jesus is born from a virgin when he didn't have to be born from a virgin, whereas Adam is the first man? Being the first man, he couldn't have parents. So he had to be born from the dust or whatever way. So he couldn't have parents because he's the first man. But Jesus, on the other hand, didn't have to be born of a virgin. Why was he born of a virgin but Adam wasn't? And then moreover, here's what I want you to show me. I want you to show me where the Quran says that Allah took Adam to himself, like Allah took Jesus to himself in chapter 3, verse 55, and chapter 4, verse 158, 158, 355, 158. Show me how Adam is exactly like Jesus when he's so unlike Jesus, and Jesus is better than Adam and better than your Prophet Muhammad. And seventhly, show me where anything is said about anyone's wife or mother that they're the greatest woman that God created, like is said about Jesus' mother in chapter 3, verse 42, and explain to everyone why is it that Jesus' mother is the only woman mentioned by name. Not even the wives of your prophet or the mother of your prophet are mentioned. In fact, the hadith in Sahih Muslim says the mother of your prophet is burning in hell.
Damn.
So that actually shows that Adam's not like Jesus. Go ahead.